Okay, so we've come back here to see where Pa's been playing.
Yep.
And there's no other way to put it. So, what did you get?
I bought a brush mulcher for the front of the new 75 SVL 3.
And we need a better name than that, y'all. So if you have a better name than that, let me know if you have any suggestions.
Well, I call it the track loader.
But she needs a name.
Skid steer.
She needs a name.
But it's not really a skid steer anymore.
So I'm going to show y'all what 30 minutes of playing did. What do you think? This is our fence row. Right here. Oh, don't fall, Darcy. So this is the road, and this is our fence. You can see on the tree right there where our fence runs. And all the way down to the corner, which is a pretty good distance down there, is all trees. And they've been let go so long that they've grown over, and Pa says we'll gain 5 acres of ground if we get these trees cut. Now, if you look up here at the limbs, the way they hang down, he says that makes it, what, Pa? Makes it harder to cut?
Yeah, it's an acquired skill, I guess, to figure out how to get that brush mulcher into it. Because the branches are horizontal and this thing is really made to cut vertical.
That makes sense.
So that's the best way I can explain it.
So you almost have to get it up high enough to pull the branch down low enough to cut it.
Yeah.
So what he's really saying is he needs more time to play on his new toy.
Yeah.
So this is a good chunk considering you're brand new at it and never done it before. I'm impressed. And then we have a new swing for the babies, or for Pa, but it bounces, and I'm sure it got hit more than once with that thing and it didn't come down. So, oh my word. That's interesting. That's a hanging basket in the tree, Pa. Like on a hanging basket wire and everything. Okay, that's crazy. You can see the cedars the way they cut here. That's pretty neat. And that was really the one of the main purposes of you buying the track loader to start with, was to clean the farm up.
Yeah. I got some rough areas that I wanted to repair. I want to take some of the drainage places and clean them out, put a little riprap to get rid of the erosion, and
definitely.
And
we're getting ate up by bugs.
Get these fence rows shored up, and that way we can kind of do our fences and stuff. And I kind of wanted to work on this field first because it's on this side of the creek, and we're gonna have to put cheeseburgers up somewhere.
Yeah.
And
put the horses up somewhere, and the cheeseburgers up somewhere,
and so this field was going to be my starter. And you can kind of look down there, the edges of it is just all overgrown.
Oh, it's a mess.
And I've actually got some barbed wire fence down there, but it's hit or miss. And I'm gonna pull all that up, and I'm gonna cut it back closer to the creek.
We don't want to cut the creek off where it will erode further, but we do want to take some of the brush out from under it, where the cows can get back and forth, or we can run a fence and keep them in, and it not ground out. different projects that we have to do, and we can't do that with all the brush underneath down here.
We'll push it a little closer to the creek.
But we won't clear cut the trees or anything like
No.
that. That's not what we're talking about doing.
No, and the Blues had piled rocks down through there, kind of as a barrier. And so we'll probably do the trees to the rocks, and then just leave everything on the other side of it.
And it'll open it up so
fresh
nice.
Fence and
it'll open it up so nice.
So we should. I've cut hay in this field before, so.
And everything's grown up so bad now that you can't even see, like, if you're on that side of the creek, you can't see on this side of the creek. And it's not like it's a big creek.
So
we've really let it go.
A big before.
Yeah, well, that's what I'll do. I'll do a big before, and I'll do it right now, as a matter of fact, with this started. And then we'll do a before of this area, and then we'll do an after when he gets finished with it. I'm sure you're going to be pretty impressed. Yeah. I am, just with this little hunk right here. So this is the area that he was back here clipping earlier. And I told y'all a little bit about coming back and bringing the mulcher back and cleaning out the tops of the trees that he knocked down. So that's what we're doing now. That's what he's doing now. I don't know about y'all, but I'm just amazed at what that little dude can do. The girls will be back here in a minute because they were following us back here to see what was going on. It is 97 degrees with feels like of 175 if you want my opinion, but I think it's feels like of 103 or 104 or something like that. It's only going to be more hotter, sizzling more so tomorrow. And I don't know if we're expecting any rain or not. We need a drizzle. I know, you always complain about the rain, but I told y'all I wasn't going to complain, because when you complain, it stops. And when it stops, you beg. And we're not hardly begging yet, but it won't be long till we are with this kind of heat going on. Kent is really enjoying his new toys. This whole lot is just amazing so far, and it is going to be even better when he gets finished. That mulcher is just it is a workhorse. It is a tool that we have needed for a long time on this farm. You know, it takes a lot of time to bring a chainsaw out and then haul everything out. It takes a long time, and a bush hog can only get so close. You can't bush hog up under trees because it'll tear your tractor up. You know, you can back in, pull out, back in, pull out. That'll take I mean, I can't even tell you how long that'd take. So this is definitely a purchase that will pay for itself soon. It's going to make it look nice. I'm excited about that part of it. I've told y'all before how many chores we have to do around here, and just upkeep of the farm is important, because if you're going to have livestock and if you're going to try to cut hay, feed cows, keep them in, all those things takes good farm maintenance. Y'all would not believe the honey locust that thing has cut down, and I don't know if y'all know what a honey locust is. You can Google it, but it has thorns on it. Huge. Huge. And if you get stuck by one, it will leave a sore place, and it'll be sore for a week. Sorry for the jiggling. I'm trying to keep it straight. I forgot my tripod. Now, how many of y'all want a mulcher after watching this thing work? He's wanted one for a long, long time. So while he's working on that, I'll show y'all around the field. So you can kind of see where he reached up with the, I forget what he called it. I forget what you call it, but where he reached up in the top of the trees up there, got those limbs down. And then he bush hogged the field. And he got all the tall stuff, and now he's going to take that mulcher all the way around the field and do the same thing, just clean it out all the way. On that side, we've got some barbed wire going across there, and he's got to be careful where he goes so he don't yank that barbed wire down. But we're going to fence this off. We've had it fenced off before, and we're going to fence it off again, and this may be where we put the horses while we wean our calves. I don't know yet. We don't really have a solid plan. But we have not been able to see the road, and that's the road there. We've not been able to see the road for a long time. And he bush hogged and cleaned everything up, and that'll really make the grass come nice too. That's just crazy, ain't it? How pretty those clouds are. Look over there. This is beautiful. But boy, it's so hot. You could, if I had an egg to put on the bed of this Kubota, I could probably fry it for supper right here. It's that hot.
My name is Kent Cripps. I'm in DeKalb County, Tennessee. We call our farm Circle C Cattle Company, or Life on Health and Creek.
What commodities do you grow and raise here?
I have a small commercial cow herd and hay, and we do a little gardening.
What role has extension played in helping you with your farm?
I've asked advice all through my career as far as fertility information, seeding recommendations, things like that. Really like the Master Beef and the Master Series. I've done Master Beef several times. I've done Master Farm Manager, and I'm going to try to do the Master Forage this year.
How long have you been farming, and how did you get started in it?
My family's farmed forever, so I kind of grew up in it. I didn't grow up on the farm, but I was involved with it my whole life, and so 50, 60 years. I've got photographs of sitting on an old Farmall tractor in 1965. So.
What are some of the changes that you've seen in agriculture over your time?
Oh, I've seen all sorts of technology changing. GPS tracking for, marking our fields, boundaries, and the varieties of seeds that have come on to increase the yields.
What are some of the challenges that you feel like you face in farming today?
Well, obviously prices, fertilizer prices are kind of hit or miss. Right now cattle's pretty high, but I've seen them kind of low. So input costs kind of go up faster than the income. So that's kind of a challenge, is to be as efficient as I can be and try to maximize my fertilizer efficiency and make sure my cows are healthy and creating a good product.
All right, y'all. Be blessed, and remember, you're never alone.